What's the worst thing you've ever done to someone? I cheated on my ex. It was a one-time thing, whatever. And after he found out from a mutual friend, his response was to sleep with not one, not two, but all 5 of the girls in my friend group over the course of a month. Needless to say, I'm no longer friends with them, and now I have trust issues for life. The raw stupidity exuding from this Reddit reply baffles me. The very first thing you stated was that you cheated on this nigga. So how could you possibly make it an issue that he cheated back on you? And if anybody were to have trust issues, it should be him. Way before you. And then you sat up here and tried to justify it with the fact that you made it a one-time thing, as if that makes it any better. But really, you just made yourself look like a dumbass. There's no way the first thing you state is how you was the one cheating first, and then proceed to play the victim for the rest of the Reddit reply. Your friends and your ex not in the right either, but you were the first person to do wrong. You are literally the first person to start all of it. So don't sit up here and play victim as if you were the one being wrong the whole time. Not to mention the fact that you went into cheating knowing you were already cheating, fully aware, but ready to justify it with the fact that you were ready to do it only once. And honestly, if you're able to cheat one time, you're able to do it a whole lot of other times after. And brother, we didn't even get to the point where we mentioned the fact that this is a reply under the worst thing somebody did to you. And then I also want to know, how did you find out that he slept with all 5 of your friend girls? Honestly, that's the craziest type of revenge, and it was honestly mostly deserved. Honestly, y'all need to watch who y'all date, watch who y'all talk to, because then you could get somebody who acts like this. Why am I not attracted to the guy who sends me texts all day long, asks me about my day, and tells me in 35 different ways how badly he wants to see me? Instead, why am I attracted to the guy who leaves me on red for 14 days? Truly, never in my life I will ever understand this mindset. I've seen it and I spoke about it so many times on this exact channel, and never will I ever begin to fathom or see the appeal in what they're talking about, because it just sounds like inconceivable bullshit. It's all just so dumb. And then these same people end up as single mothers and some more junk, and then wonder why. And then, and only then, is when they start to look for the type of people she described. Genuinely, somebody explained to me how somebody who's kicking the snot out you is way more attractive than somebody who's not. The fact remains that some people just genuinely like to be abused, or some people just don't like people who's oriented for really anything. A lot of them just prefer to be disrespected, because when you deal with people like that, all you're going to be doing is getting disrespected, and they love that. Maybe even spat on a couple times. That sure would get them going. But hey, to each their own, and guess what? Sooner or later, you might even realize that the stupid childish games, you don't even want to play them no more. Sooner or later, some of y'all just gonna have to grow up, man. But what do you expect from people who only use their brains sometimes? This dude let me fuck on the first night and wonders why I won't let him back. I don't fuck with hoes. I see posts like this all the time where it's just like reverse the roles and now the girl is the masculine one. But honestly, I think this one just needs to reevaluate her situation, because from his perspective, you let him hit on the first night and you're the hoe in his eyes. But then it's just like, when you think about it, if he lets you hit on the first night and he's a hoe, that would make you one too. But maybe you already know that. But my question is that as one of his fellow hoes, what right do you have to say you don't fuck with hoes as one? You see the hypocrisy in what I'm trying to say? What right do you have as a hoe to claim you don't fuck with them? And the same rules for niggas. Just stay off the internet saying dumb shit, because honestly, I didn't ask and it didn't have to be said. Just go and tell your friend, keep it off the internet. But look at, now you're in a commentary video on YouTube being called a dumbass. And I'm sure this is not the only place you were being called dumb either. Sometimes I wonder what these people's other social media platforms look like. Because if they look anything like the ones they post dumb shit on, then every trace of you on the internet is just you looking and sounding stupid. And honestly, I would just hate that completely. Everybody's first impression of you is you saying stupid stuff on the internet, no matter where they look you up at. But then again, these people are still not smart enough to even think that far. Just do better and delete your account. Hit a fresh reset on all of it.
Does anyone else feel like diarrhea happens when you pee and poop at the same time? Or is that just me? Okay, I answered my question.
Wow, that was single-handedly one of the most embarrassing things I've ever watched. I get it, you're a comedian, you're trying to make people laugh, so I get it, everything can be humor, but you just walked on stage and just talked about weird shit. Now from a 20-second clip, I wasn't able to tell how long you were up there, but based on the reactions, it seems like it don't even matter. Your session just seemed like straight bun. And if you were saying weird stuff like that the whole time, no wonder it flopped. But let's listen to that again and let's see if we can find any appeal, any funny in it.
Does anyone else feel like diarrhea happens when you pee and poop at the same time? Or is that just me?
No, not really. I couldn't see anything funny in that. I can't lie. It was just the most embarrassing, unfunny thing. And the fact that I know this was pre-planned before she went on stage, she knew she was gonna say that. And the wildest part about it is the fact that I heard them chuckle when you started to walk off the stage. You're honestly lucky you have a crowd of supportive people that at least clapped for you when you were leaving. Because if you left in silence too, yo, the way that you would never see me on the stage trying to make people laugh ever again. But honestly, don't even think of it as something oh so big. Consider this a lesson you learn and just improve based off this experience. Honestly, you probably needed this, because honestly, with a joke that ass, you might learn to make better jokes from this. So I say do yourself a favor and take that as a learning experience. But anyways, y'all boys, that's gonna be the end of the video. I know this one is super short, but I'm literally making this hours before it's going up. So in order to drop it on time, I literally have to make this a super short video to be able to edit it in one go. But anyways, thank y'all so much for the support. I love seeing y'all comments, and I appreciate all of y'all who watch my videos and interact with me. So yeah, new video next week, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Peace, man.